guys, we are back with another video here on the Ark Scorched series, Scorched Earth, and as you saw, we built this. It's not the prettiest looking place yet. I still want to, add some fun little touches to it. But today we have some errands to run before we get moving further on some stuff. I don't know. I thought I had silica pearls, but maybe I don't anymore. And I need some more because I need to make a refrigerator pretty badly. And I need to use up some of the polymer stuff that I've grabbed recently. So we're going to take out our Procoptodon. And oh yeah, and there's one or two things. I want to go check back at base, make sure I didn't forget anything. And there's a couple dinos I still want to grab. But instead of taking the RG, we're going to go ahead and take the Procoptodon, because Procoptodon is much faster than the RG. As long as you don't fall in holes. Which I'm pretty good at. But yeah, so we're going to continue to keep rolling with our Procoptodon for now. And head back to the base here. Hopefully we don't get too melted. If I get too hot, then I'll just go over to the I just realized I don't have my we don't have our gear for at night if you get cold, so got to keep that in mind. Got to keep an eye on that temperature. We don't have a ton of food either. I just ended up cooking a bunch of it, so I'm not planning on this taking us a super long time to do. So hopefully it isn't. But yeah, so if you guys are liking the videos, be sure to give it, a like and subscribe. I'm glad to be back making videos. Like I said, we got a couple weeks to just keep pumping out a bunch of stuff and see where we can go with that. I would love to finish this series, relatively quickly. I mean, we still have quite a bit to do here. Kind of want to decide how we want to do it. Obviously, still want to go get some wyverns at some point, because that would be cool. Also gotta look at some cave stuff. I've never done a cave on here before, so that's going to be a fun, different experience as well. Yep. Alright, we can keep on keeping on. So yellow drop on the ground, because I'll go grab the yellow drop here in a minute. I just want to quick grab, so we need to grab the R Anki. Actually, I don't remember what is our good one, because I need to make sure it's the opposite sex of the one we have at the other area. So to do that, why don't we quick verify with our tracker. Anki. I'm looking for like the 200 plus as a male. Alright, cool. And does that make you a female? Yes, it does. Alright, cool. So we need you. And then I don't think we need these Doedicruses. We don't need a spare one. Really, I just want to mate the Anki we have so that we can get imprinted one, because right now the weights on it is pitiful, and imprinting it is going to help a lot. Did we have anything else useful in here? No, not really. Okay. Yeah, that was one thing I forgot, was the campfire. All of you little jerboas, you all will be missed. Sort of, maybe. Not a whole lot, but alright. And I think that's it for now. So let's go ahead and jump back on. Actually, another thing I gotta do is put the whip. I don't like the sniffing noise. Oh, and I don't have my tent either. Oh Oh, brother. I want to say that sniffing is rain. Oh, this is going to be a real bad day if I forget my tent. Rule number 1 is never leave without a tent. So, we're going to have some fun. Maybe we can find a cliff or something. But I'm just going to keep my eyes and ears open. Unfortunately, green ob is not close to anything. It is one with gold rings. It's probably worth it. Nope, not worth it. At all. Alrighty. Where is green op? Green op, over there. We are going to get some silica pearls. I hear wind. Not really seeing anything though. Alrighty. Let's whip some stuff. Preferably. There we go. Silica pearls, baby. For those of you who don't know, just rock a whip and go to green ob. Obviously, you get a lot of other stuff that you don't really want, but. Whoa. Anything else? We're just getting a lot of rock here. It's unfortunate, because go away. Alright, he's still after me. There's the good old desert, baby. Alright. So the question is that enough silica pearls? 78. Probably not. Oh, it is right. I guessed right. Would you look at that? Okay. I mean, I can go ahead and use this down the rest of the river. I feel like it doesn't. I don't know exactly where else silica pearls are. I just know that place has it. But I don't really want to waste a whole lot of time. I mean, I'll be honest, I think that's enough silica pearls to do the refrigerator, but we're gonna need more somewhere else. So let's go ahead and deal with this raptor. We did more damage than I remember, actually. do one more go around with the whip. See if we can get anything. Good. Oh, there we go. Yep. There we go. Got 26 more. Do a little bit more thorough run through. A lot of stone here. And some mad fishies. I'm way too heavy. Not seeing much more in the way of silica pearls. Alright, that's fine. I will, I'll deal with that later. Alright. That should be plenty for what we need. Running low on food. Let's go ahead and head back to our spot. Not that spot. It's the one over here. This spot. I don't know. But yeah, so just again, today's pretty chill. We're gonna also figure out once we get back and get the refrigerator all figured out. Oh, he's gonna be all upset. Yeah, I get it. Is T-Rex. Level 5. That's not interesting. The next thing we also want to figure out is water. And how in the hell are we going to get water to our base? Because it's going to be interesting to say the least. We're flying! I am not entirely convinced on how we're going to do it yet, but it's going to be a lot of trial and error, I think, is what it's going to be. One of those elephants. Very angry elephants. Not very fun to mess with. Ah, crap. Okay, we're not making that jump. Try again. Yep. Balls. A lot of little things over here. Luckily there's a path up here. Hopefully I didn't piss off that vulture. Those things are so loud. There we go. Just don't land in the crack. Very nice. Beautiful. And just like that, we got silica pearls. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. Alright. So we want silica pearls in you. You want metal, don't you? You want metal. Alright. Can barely move, but we can move. Metal. Alright. We apparently need to turn it on. There we Alright. Let's just make all... That's all 34. And then we're not making this refrigerator, we're making this refrigerator over here, so... And this, we're gonna need... I think we have everything else, so we're gonna go ahead and pull. Resources, what are we missing here? I made electronics, right? I don't know why I didn't pull it, but okay, weird. Maybe because they were being made or something, I don't know. Craft. Cool. This stuff all back in here, so I just know what it is. We got a bunch of other junk, but let's go ahead and... I mean, honestly, I probably would have put the fridge right there, but whatever, let's stay right here for right now. And yeah, so now we can basically transfer everything over here into here. So no, yes, no, that doesn't need to go there. You. The other thing I need to look up and see what would be really nice to have. Man, we don't have a lot of that left, which is fine. I know where to get more. Let's see. I guess we can put all the meat in here. And then I was out slotted on the other thing, so I just want to keep it all in one space if I can. Alrighty, cool. Next is, and we're just gonna throw this in here for now. Throw some resources in here like this and this and this. Throw stuff in here like this stuff. I'm going to grab my tent because that is important. Always should have that. Got the Anki. So we got our second breeder Anki right there. Oh, it's absolute chaos. So, ironically, I actually needed to stop raining in order to do the next thing we want to do here. And that is, how the hell do we get water to this cliff? Because my faucet's going to work if the rain's working. So, we're going to go ahead and put one of these right... where do we want to put it? Probably like right here is fine. Yeah, we're just right in the end. Okay, it has no water in it. Correct? Yes, no water. Alright. So the next part's gonna be, not either way. I need you to stop raining. Even though it doesn't look like it's raining, it is, or it sounds like it's raining. Also need to grab some food while we're at it. Alright, so I do have a metal intake, which would be a bit more reach than the metal ones. Or sorry, than the stone one. So we're going to try a couple different things. Alright, RG, over here. Curious to see what the reach is on this, so let's see. We're going to put you at the very end of it, over here, and see if we can get to reach. We might be going from straight down to straight up. We'll see. How are we looking with you? Okay, we're green. I need to switch to third person. Alright, try this again. There. Alright, and now I want show range. That is not a big range. Okay. So that is interesting to see. I don't know if we're going to be going across. But I need it to stop raining because it'll start filling my water stuff if it's raining, and I don't want it to be filling it because I need to see if it's going to work. Such a weird thing to like be annoyed about in Scorched. Hopefully it stops raining very quickly here. Let's go check out this purple drop while we are waiting for it to stop raining. But yeah, and the next kind of step also involves a specific dino, which I believe spawns here. Is it not down? That must have just spawned in. Okay, interesting. There's not much in terms of other stuff going on at the moment. But yeah, so we want to get an Oviraptor, and I think they do spawn here. I don't know where, and I haven't seen one. So they're probably just running around everywhere. I just don't remember seeing one. But I need one of those. So that might be a challenge if we can get one in a future episode. Yeah, alright. I'm just going to bring you guys back when the rain stopped, basically. Alright, so, stop complaining about the thing I thought I would never complain about here, and that is rain. So, now that we don't have any rain, let's go ahead and see if we can reach. So let's go ahead and stick you. You're still attached. Says it's irrigated. Okay. So the fun part now is show range. Crap. Is there an easy way to get up? Please, pretty please. Any way to get up? Maybe? Maybe not? Alright, we're at parkour. Parkour. There we go. Got to our bird from here. Kind of crazy that is irrigated, even though they technically aren't touching. Yeah, so we should be good. Alright, so we stick our dude right here. Oh, we don't even need. I don't even know if we need the tank over there. Beautiful. So that means we have water. Yay! Other interesting fact that I figured out when I quick looked up because I was curious was that Oviraptors do not spawn on Scorched. I don't think they do, at least. On my quick research. And I'm kind of sad, because that means now I have to pick up eggs by hand, which isn't fun. So that is, that's going to make the rest of the videos kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Can't complain too much. It's just one of those things where I really like that creature. Show hide range. Alright, cool. So that is how you get water to the base. Put an intake over there. It sounds like you don't even need one. A thing over here, but I just added one just in case it needed it. And yeah, just stuck another thing right here and a tank or whatever. And yeah, now we got water to the base, which was like, you know, the big question mark, because we are like a waterless peninsula. Oh man, I'm starting to dig the place. Okay, I'm starting to dig it. You know, we're gonna do something I wanted to do earlier. So we need building supplies. We need 2 ceilings, which we have plenty. Just want to make it a little bit more dramatic, right? Oh, that means I'm gonna have to remove all that stuff. That's fine. That's fine. Just gotta do a little bit more of a walkway, right? Cool. There we go. Just a little bit more fluctuated. Yeah, we're gonna pick all this stuff up, move it around, but yeah. Alright, so again, a bunch of housekeeping stuff being done today, and then figuring out how to get water to the base. Next couple streams, I believe, or next couple videos, we're gonna be taming a lot, to say the least. I think. Sorry, not taming. Thinking about things. We're going to be hatching and raising. So I'm going to do this corner over here. Just going to put my my little AC units. Yeah, we still got plenty of room to move around and everything. Do I have any extra railings? Does not look like it. No, we do. Alright, cool. We can add some railings around here, make it look a little nicer. But, come on. There we go. Come on. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing. I think I'm trying to think of all of the craziness that we have to breed. It's going to be your RGs, obviously. Luckily, we're only combining stats of 2. You got the Inky, which all I really care about is the raid stat. We have the Dr. Chris is already imprinted. Oh yeah, the spiny dragons. We need to breed those. Breed the spiny dragons, the RGs, the Hankies, and the saber-tooth. So that is 4 breedings going on at the same time. It's going to be absolute pandemonium next episode. But, you know, that's the way we like it. We like to have things constantly going. If we can do 5 things at once, then we're going to do it. But yeah, so slowly making things look nicer in here. As we get more stuff, progress through the game, we're going to also get more things to put in here. And whatnot, and you know, probably have to figure out an area to do the breeding. I might just use the front side here as the breeding area, just so we can quick grab eggs. It still bugs me that we don't have like a natural egg picker upper here, but is what it is. So yeah, I think for next episode, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these animals ready for breeding, which means, you know, just moving them around a little bit and getting that all situated. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the episode, you know, be sure to give a like, subscribe. I always appreciate it. I'm gonna keep on going through the game here and seeing what other trouble we can get into. I'll probably have to find a place to stick dinos that I don't need to breed, like this guy. I'll just stick you over here for now because you're like my cactus eater. He's really good at cactus and water and just a good guy all the way around. But yeah, so alright guys, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you again for watching. And until next time. There we go. It doesn't get that close. Alright. Let's try this one more time. And then we'll check out that purple drop. Alright, and until next time. We'll see you later. Peace.